Hello guys, welcome to LNC Pro. This is Ratnesh Parikh. In this video, we will see how a contract is formed. If you're coming to this channel for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for more educational videos and watch this video till the end to understand the topic completely. So let's start. To see how a contract is formed, let's see what do we mean by a contract. Contract is defined under Section 2H of Indian Contract Act 1872. According to Section 2H, an agreement enforceable by law is a contract. So we need to understand two things. First, what is an agreement? And second, how a contract becomes enforceable. There are few concepts that we should know to understand formation of a contract. These are proposal, acceptance, promise, consideration, and agreement. Now let's see these terms one by one. Proposal. The proposal is a starting point in the process of formation of contract. Section 2A defines proposal. According to Section 2A, when one person signifies to another his willingness to do or to abstain from doing something with a view to obtain his assent, he is said to make a proposal. For example, if A says to B that he wants to sell his car for 2 lakh rupees, will you buy it? A's intention is to get a yes from B. Here, A is signifying his willingness to sell his car and A is making a proposal. Now let's move to acceptance. Acceptance is defined under Section 2B. According to Section 2B, when the person to whom the proposal is made signifies his assent thereto, the proposal is said to be accepted. Here, in the example that we took to understand offer, here B is the person to whom offer or proposal is made. If B shows his assent or willingness to purchase the car for 2 lakh rupees, this will be deemed as acceptance. When these two things, proposal and acceptance, come together, it becomes a promise. Now let's see promise. Promise is defined under Section 2B. According to Section 2B, a proposal, when accepted, becomes a promise. As we have seen, A has made an offer to sell his car and B has accepted that offer. Now, after this acceptance, this is a promise. The person who makes an offer is called promiser, and the person who accepts the offer is called a promisee. Now let's move to consideration. Consideration is defined under Section 2D. According to Section 2D, when at the desire of the promiser, the promisee or any other person has done or abstained from doing, or does or abstains from doing, or promises to do or abstains from doing something, such act or abstinence is called a consideration for the promise. So in the example that we have taken, A is a promiser and B is a promisee. So at the desire of A, who is the promiser, B is ready to pay 2 lakh rupees. B will be called a promisee. And this amount, 2 lakh rupees, will be called consideration. And when promise and consideration come together, it becomes an agreement. Agreement is defined in Section 2E of Indian Contract Act. According to Section 2E, every promise and every set of promises forming consideration for each other is called an agreement. Here, A promised to B that he will sell his car to him for 2 lakh rupees. And B has promised A that he will purchase his car for 2 lakh rupees. So consideration for A is 2 lakh rupees. and consideration for B is the car. This is how a set of promises forming consideration for each other becomes an agreement. And when an agreement is coupled with enforceability, it becomes a contract. A contract becomes enforceable by law when few conditions that are given under Section 10 of Indian Contract Act are satisfied. We will see Section 10 separately in another video. Now let's summarize. When a proposal is accepted, it becomes a promise. And when a promise is coupled with consideration, it becomes an agreement. And when agreement and enforceability come together, it becomes a contract. We will see all these elements of a contract in details in coming videos. So if you haven't subscribed our channel till now, please subscribe it.